going to be a what's on my iPhone video plus a how I edit my Instagram pictures, because both of those videos have been so highly requested lately, and I've decided to just do it because why not? I haven't really filmed what's on my iPhone in a long time, and I've never filmed a how I edit my Instagram pictures video, so I thought this would be fun, and you guys once again really requested it, so I decided to fulfill your needs. That didn't make sense. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this what's on my iPhone, and let's just get started. Okay, so to start off, my phone case is actually a IMovie chargeable phone case. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what it is because a lot of people have them. It's just the black 100% charged one, and this comes in handy so much you don't even know. Like, I was debating for the longest time on if I should get it or not because it is pretty expensive, but it's so worth it. It literally saves my life sometimes. I mean, not like my life, but like sometimes you need it, you know? It's great, and I never have to worry about my phone dying. I'm actually charging my phone right now because it's dying, so yeah, I just love this case. And when I don't have this case on, because it does add a little bit of weight and I don't always need it, my phone's usually just naked, so I don't really like phone cases that much. So yeah, okay, so for my background, it is actually a picture of one of my baths, my many baths, because I just love Lush bath bombs. You guys know that if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram. You guys know I'm obsessed. And this is a really cool picture. It was like a purple bath bomb, and I think it's really cool. So that's my background. Okay, so for the first page, I just have kind of the basic apps. I have camera, photos, FaceTime settings, weather, calendar, Gmail, which I use Gmail instead of their mail app because I just like Gmail, and it like separates like all the random like store ones where it's like 50% off today and all that, and like my actual like priority emails and stuff. So I really like that. And then maps. And then this one's like the backslash folder because it's not really like other, it's just kind of like the stuff I don't really use. So I have Chromecast, which I just have to have. It's kind of like Apple TV, but it's like Google based, and I have that for my TV in my room. So I can like stream like YouTube and Netflix and stuff to my TV. And then I have contacts, voice memos, game center, compass, passbook, newsstand, stocks, reminders, calculator, the mail app I don't use, tips, and podcasts. The next folder is my editing folder, which I'm going to skip and come back to for the end of the video because I'm going to do a whole entire little section on how I edit my Instagram pictures because it is so highly requested all the time on my Instagram and just every social media app ever. So I'm going to come back to that. But then there's clock, which I just have one alarm for school. And did you guys know that it actually moves, like the second hand moves and all that kind of stuff, and it actually shows the correct time if you have it like open. That's why I like did that. So that's cool, you know, I found that out today. Then I have video, and then I have notes, which I don't really think I use a lot. Yeah, it's usually nothing. And then I have iTunes Store, App Store, Urban Dictionary, which I'm not even kidding you, I use this so much because I just do not know the slang. Even though I am a teenager, I just do not understand teenage slang and ghetto slang. So like, if I'm on Twitter, I'm using this app for stuff because like I learn some things, like I really do. And like I also like looking at the ones of the day if I'm really bored at school. So that's that. And then I have Health, whatever that app is, ViStar, which is like my banking app, which I'm not going to open. I have Edmodo, which is like Facebook for school. I don't know, my school uses it. I'm sure some of you guys' school uses it too. And then I have iBooks, which I'm actually one of those people that likes reading on the phone. I'm actually reading Beautiful Stranger right now. And then on the next page is more of the like stuff I actually use. So I have Instagram, which you guys should totally follow me. Oh my god, Shadow. But yeah, I've been doing this thing where like I don't use borders, and it's working well. I have quite a few so far, and I really like it. So I'm pretty proud of my layout. So you guys should go follow me. All my social media links are always and will be down below. And then I have Twitter, which you guys should also go follow me. I tweet a lot, especially like when like American Horror Story's on and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, I try to reply to all you guys as well because I feel really bad if I don't follow, or not follow. I feel really bad if I don't reply to you guys because like if you make the effort, I should make the effort, you feel? And then I have Kick, which I suck at answering you guys. I get too many. Like I honestly just never really take the time to look at it, honestly. Next, I have Snapchat, which I have it in a folder because I have regular Snapchat and then SnapUp, which is where you can pull pictures and videos from your actual photo gallery and upload them to Snapchat, which I use quite a lot because like I don't think to put it on my Snapchat and I'm like, oh, that'd be a really good Snapchat story. So I have that, and yeah, my Snapchat is public, so it will be down below. It's just Sydney Catherine, like all my other social media. And then I have the YouTube app, which is, you know, the YouTube app. I have Tumblr, which you guys can go follow me on there. And then I have Spotify, which I'm trying to get myself into because I really want to use Spotify because I feel like it's just so easy. And I honestly like don't have anything, but I do like search people like YouTubers and listen to their playlists and stuff because I really do want to learn how to use it. I just don't take the time to. But I do love SoundCloud. You guys know I love SoundCloud. I've talked about it for like, I think I've used it for like almost a year. I just love making playlists. I think it's just so easy, and there's also like remixes on SoundCloud and stuff that's actually not on iTunes, which I love. And that's actually, I get my music a lot from SoundCloud because it's usually remixes that don't get copyrighted, so that's where I get most of my music from. Then I have the Netflix app, which I really only use if I'm streaming it to like a TV or something, because other than that I don't really use it. Then I have Vine, which I don't like revine a lot of stuff, but I use it like for my own pleasure, I guess, if that's the word, because you know, Vine, once you get on there, you're not going off for like another 2 hours. Then I have Wattpad, which I don't really use anymore, but I know everyone went through a phase of reading fan fiction. Then I have Studio, which is like YouTube Studio, which I love. They recently actually made this app, and I can just look at all of my videos and I can reply to comments, which you can, or maybe you can. You used to not be able to do on the YouTube app, but I can also like edit my description boxes. So if I upload a video and I'm out and like my description box like isn't filled or something's wrong in it, like I can change it on the go, which I really love, and it's just so helpful and I really enjoy it. So I'm really glad they made that. And then I have Google Translate, which I literally use so much. There's all my recents that it never ends because I suck so badly at Spanish. I have to use it like every single night for like 3,000 words. So that is my heart, my love, my soul, that app. I love that app, even though sometimes it doesn't use the same version of Spanish that we use. And then I have Headlines, which it basically just has little snippets of things like around the world or in the US. I actually have to do like world current events every single week for my history class, but I also really like it because there is some weird and crazy stuff going around in this world like right now. So I just feel like I need to be notified of everything because this world is scary right now. So I have that. And then I have Shazam, which I actually use so much as well. You don't think like I would. Like I know Siri does it too, but like Siri never picks it up. I'm sorry. Shazam is so much better. I actually use this to see if a song is copyrighted or not, because if it doesn't pick it up, then I know it's not copyrighted or it's going to be copyrighted. But also if I'm like watching like Netflix or something like that, and I always just seem to like the songs in the background. So this helps a lot and I use it quite often. And then I have the Hunt app, which I don't really use that much, but I just have it. I'm not sponsored by it. Don't worry, you're not gonna get that whole spiel. I'm sure you've heard it like 2,000 times. I just have Music, Messages, Safari, and Phone. For music, I only use this playlist. It's called Good Good. I don't know. I'm stuck at doing playlists, but these are my favorite songs. I've had this playlist for almost over 2 months and I just keep adding to it. Like it started with like 20 songs and I was like 65 and I just add it, and a lot of stuff is from SoundCloud. As you can see, there's like no picture or anything because I just pull it from SoundCloud. Okay, so now going back to the editing folder, I'm gonna show you guys how I edit my Instagram pictures. So to start off, my absolute fave editing app ever is VSCO Cam or VSCO Cam. I don't know how to say it. But basically I just edit everything with this, and I really love how it keeps what you edit. Okay, so for this one, this is T1. A lot of you guys ask what filter I always use on my pictures. I actually posted this on Instagram, so if you're wondering, I just use T1. It's my absolute favorite filter, and you can also just change how much of it you want. And then I also go to the little tool and I change the fade. It's actually on 6 right now, and it like fades it and all that. And then I also sometimes use grain, which is like at the end of the tool, and I usually use that. And then sometimes, where's that one picture? Sometimes I use that P5. I think it's P5. Is it P5? Yeah, P5, and it's a very blue tinted filter, which I've actually been getting into lately because I like it on some of my pictures, and that is basically the other filter I always use, and then I just fade it or grain it. I only really use those 3. I basically use it for all of them. So that's using T1, 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 P5, T1, I think that was P4, T1, 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 P5, T1, T1, so I think you get the point. I use it on like basically every single picture, those 2 filters, and then I have Afterlight, which honestly I never use, but I do use it sometimes for thumbnails. Like I'll use the strobe light little things that go in the picture, you know what I'm talking about. And then I have Pick Frame, which I only use for thumbnails as well. I never really use Pick Frame for my pictures. And then Fonto, which I don't really use besides for thumbnails. Again, I sometimes do it on pictures if I'm asking for a Q&A. And Aviary is where you get, or where I get, I'll use this one, is where I get the blurriness, which I don't really use on some of my pictures, but sometimes I do. I mean, this picture isn't really a good example, but you can just basically blur whatever you don't want shown. So I'll just like blur the background of it, which is mainly the only time I ever use that one. And then Photo Wonder, I don't really use anymore. I used to use it to just crop my pictures. And Square Ready V is just Square Ready for video, which I sometimes use for if I want to put clips of my new videos onto my Instagram, so I do that. And that's basically it. So what I really use for editing is ViscoCam, and that's basically it, you know? And whenever I did the borders, I would just use Square Ready regular, like for pictures. And that's all. There really isn't anything to it, but that was really requested. So that is all on my iPhone. So that was basically it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and make sure to check out all the links below, like all of the social media that I mentioned throughout this whole entire video. Make sure to go follow me on all of that, and I will see you guys in my next video. So bye!